What puzzled me last night? Okay, so I've watched the game, and at 1-0, West Ham nick a goal, and you wonder how Chelsea would react. It could easily have ended 1-1 off the back of a couple of defeats. If Chelsea end up losing it, it's a big problem for Chelsea, a big problem for Frank Lampard as well. They win the game 3-0. It's comfortable in the end. And David Moyes is left to resort to having a pop at the referee. So Frank Lampard responded to criticism very well. He stood up to that challenge and he showed he's got broad shoulders. And yet the pain and the tears on social media from people who are so desperate, not necessarily those who are Chelsea's rivals, just people who seem to be desperate for Frank Lampard to fail. They can't wait for him to fail. They're going to pounce on any possible failure from Frank. Like the last two defeats, these people have been all over social media. They cannot wait to lay into Frank. 3-0 and they're really in pain, or they go quiet. So this is a specific thing, not just to Chelsea. This is to Frank Lampard. There seems to be this feeling within the country, within the football community in this country, that, yes, not Chelsea fans, of course they want Frank Lampard to succeed. But there seems to be this feeling that people want Frank Lampard to fail. I can't quite get my head around it. Just think about it like this, right? If Frank Lampard, as an England legend, a Chelsea legend, if he succeeds as Chelsea manager, therefore at some point in the future he will be the England manager, and we might actually have a chance of doing something really special. Why wouldn't people want that? Why do they want Frank Lampard to fail? I don't get it.
Do you think it's because people thought he got that job purely because he's a Chelsea legend and he wasn't quite ready for it? But he's proven he is, by the way. But I'm just saying, do you think it almost like he got the Derby job out of nowhere, and then suddenly, I remember people coming on here saying, well, he didn't even get promoted. And then he got the Chelsea job, finishing the Champions League places, and then has had the luxury of having a bit of money to spend in this window. And I think he's spent it well. And now they're in a decent position again, just fifth, not far behind second place Leicester. And they're in a good position. And it's almost like they feel as though he's not done his apprenticeship. Do you think it's that? Because some people will say, well, people have got it in for Solskjaer. Well, Solskjaer's been managing for quite a while, hasn't he? He's been here before, by the way, Solskjaer. Then he went back to Mulder because Mulder, and then, you know what I mean?
Yep.
So he's done that twice. And now he's got the opportunity at Manchester United. But with Frank, he's gone Derby, Chelsea, straight in. But you've got to remember, there is other managers that have gone straight in, really, as well. If you consider Guardiola, B team here, Barcelona and there, and straight in. And Zidane, again, he was there quite a while, wasn't he? But he was in the B team. And you look now at Pirlo, isn't it? At Juve. These managers get an opportunity at a club because they are a legend at that club.
I think that there's a reason why they get those chances. Yes, it's because they're a legend, but they also understand the football club and the supporters, mainly because they were there a long time. So I think that that's part of it. But do people think that, honestly, do you reckon people are thinking Frank Lampard just gets into the training ground, sticks his feet up on the desk, has a cup of tea and a cigar and says, I'm a legend here, so that's why I'm manager? Do they not think he's working hard at the job? Do they not think he wants to succeed at the job? I find that really weird.